And our speaker today is Marvin Wiley Jr. He has been a member of Toastmasters since 2013, and the leader of the Tacoma NSA chapter since October of 2018. And the title of his speech is "Words to Empower." The words we often use chart a course of our life. Ask yourself, what words are you using on a daily basis? Okay. Marvin is going to share a piece of his story about his journey as a person who stutters. So it's all give and encouraging and welcome to our speaker, Marvin.
Can't do it. It'll never happen. I can't speak. The words that we say to ourselves on a daily basis holds tremendous power. If the wrong words are spoken, it can damage your beliefs. It can damage your courage. It can damage your vision. What words do you say to yourself? The year was 1999, and I was in the 5th grade. I had an idea. I wanted to run for the class president. I wanted to do something significant. But there was a problem. I didn't believe that I could speak. I knew that if I walked up to someone one-on-one or within a group, talking to someone on the phone, or ordering my food at a restaurant, I would more likely stutter. Often, I would stutter a lot. Little did I know that to run for the class president, you can't just type up a little message, have it placed in a pamphlet, and be distributed throughout the entire school. No, you had to write a speech and deliver a speech to the entire school through the intercom system. Instantly, I knew I was destined to lose. All the other candidates were much more eloquent than I was. But regardless of my doubts, something within me led me to do it anyway. I wrote out my speech trying to convince my class why they should vote for me for the class president, and the day came for me to deliver my speech. And I fell on my face. Afterwards, some people asked me, "Marvin, were you okay? What was the matter? It sounded like you were crying." I said, "Yeah, I was just having a challenging time." My why became, if I can't speak, then why try? Why is like the window holding yearning, arriving at the point where you're no longer content with the status quo and you yearn for more, to not see yourself as you are, but as the person you aspire to become. Over a decade had passed, and I developed a concrete habit of speaking avoidance until I went back to college in 2012 and decided to major in business administration. One thing I didn't do at the time was take a look at the curriculum and find out what was included within that degree. Upon speaking with my advisor, I looked at the classes I would need to take. A public speaking class? There's no way in the world I could take a public speaking class. I won't be able to sit in the back of the classroom, blend in, and say nothing. I would have to speak. But something within me led me to do it anyway. I waited as long as I possibly could to take the public speaking class. But eventually, the end of the road came, and I had to sign up for the class. And I watched. I thought if I just gave myself just some more time, then possibly just possibly I'll be able to find a way to build my confidence, be able to walk up in front of the class and speak confidently. But then the day eventually came. I watched my classmates walk up into the front of the class and eloquently deliver their message. It looked so simple. I thought, I think I can do it, but I'm not really sure. Perhaps I should talk about something I know a lot about, which is golf. I'll explain where I had 13 clubs in the golf bag. I wrote out my outline explaining why there are 13 clubs in the golf bag. And then the day came for me to deliver my speech. And I fell on my face again. I sat down feeling defeated. There's no way they could possibly know why there are 13 clubs in the golf bag, unless they already knew about golf. I only got it about 1/4 of my 4-minute speech. Nothing positive could ever be said about what they had seen. But my hope for speaking confidently within a group was completely crushed. After I sat down, when I listened and I lifted my gaze, I realized that I was completely wrong. My classmates, my professor, they didn't laugh at the fact that I stuttered. They said they admired my courage to get up there knowing I stuttered and do my very best. Many classmates said they felt more inspired to give their own speech after hearing mine. My perspective began to shift. I started using more empowering words that will lead me out of the habit of speaking avoidance. Instead of saying, I can't do it, I would say I can. Instead of saying, it'll never happen, I would ask, how can I make it happen? Instead of saying, I can't speak, I would say, I can speak. I began recording myself, get an idea of my speaking patterns. Years later, I kind of wish I didn't do that. I ended up counting about 90 ums and ahs within my 5-minute speech. It was okay at that time because there's no ah counter grammarian counting my ums and ahs. Little by little, I began to improve. After my public speaking class, I joined Toastmasters and found another encouraging and supportive environment. And I also learned all about the ah counter and grammarian. My speaking avoidance was replaced by a new version of myself. What words do you say to yourself? As you peer through your window, holding your yearning desires, what do you see? And remember, it's amazing what you can achieve on the other side of your fears.